Gamifying your life. It can be a great way for you to take a little bit of ownership into your life, especially if you're suffering from some executive function not working as you intended. But for this particular individual, they gamified their life for 30 days, and for them, it didn't seem to work. Why? Uh, you know, attributing points to different activities, and then the points kind of became the whole point of everything when the points were supposed to aid in the goal, right? So basically, the means have become the end, and without the end, the means have become meaningless. In Korean, we have a saying for this, and we say that it's the belly button being bigger than the belly. So, is this a good spot to be in? Actually, I think it's a great spot to be in. Why? Number one, this person not only did they have an interest in improving their life, they actually acted upon it, right? And they didn't just blindly follow somebody else's guideline on how to gamify their life. They actually devise a system that might work for them, and they have a result that, you know what, many people, they want things to go positively and they fixate over it so much that they're willing to distort the result and not face the actual truth of what happened, right? But this person came to realize that this isn't working for them and found that they gave an honest attempt and it didn't work. And I think this is such a wonderful spot to be in. Because why? The earnest attempt and the honesty and the transparency that you have with yourself is gonna carry over into the next effort, next attempt at trying to control and improve their life, right? So, what was the missing formula that didn't make it work? I said a little bit earlier, right? The point system is supposed to be an aid to help you get to somewhere, right? But the point system, because it didn't have a meaningful end destination in mind, it became the end, right? So, if you think about gaming, in Minecraft, which is a completely open, like a sandbox game, what's the whole point, right? So for me, I like playing games that have a ending, but Minecraft has no ending, right? Uh, my wife loves playing Sims. I don't enjoy The Sims because there's no ending. It just kind of like goes on and on with infinite degrees of freedom. So, in those cases, people are making up their means, what they want to achieve, right? So in Minecraft, you progressively mine better material so that you can build sturdier things. And you can build sturdier things to make sturdier tools. And with the sturdier tools, you mine for even, harder material, which makes you have even sturdier tools. Why? So that you can ultimately build something that you always wanted to. In Sims, you try making a character that has some specific traits and do a social experiment on what happens in that situation, right? So things like this, things like that specific end goal that you make is what makes the progressive steps kind of have a point, right? And so the very important question to this person is then what should be the end destination? Why am I doing this? What am I alive for? Why do I live? This question, I think, while it's a big question that gives a lot of existential crisis, this is exactly the question that you need to be thinking about as you go through life instead of just blindly following your desires. Because in the end, a lot of people's lives have already shown that blindly following your desires is a pretty sure way to end up in suffering. So, all in all, those are the reasons why this may look like a failure, but it turns out it's a great place to be in. It's a success.